Today on Spirits and Gear, we check out the Odin guitar plugin from Solemn Tones. All right, so what you just heard was a mix I put together using the Odin from Solemn Tones. Now, the Odin is a bunch of different things, but most importantly, is incredibly innovative and really, really good sounding. I'm kind of blown away by it. I first became aware of this contact instrument via a post from Andy James, and I've never seen anything like this. Now, we're all familiar with Guitar Pro and those sorts of MIDI guitar plugins, but I have never seen anything like Solemn Tones, the Odin. Now, Solemn Tones was nice enough to let me have a demo version of the Odin, and I believe it's a full-featured demo version. So thank you very much to them. I contacted them and said, "Hey, can I check that out?" And they were gracious enough to let me show you guys. So here is my song project. Now, I did something I've never done before with this song, and that is I reamped and I put MIDI guitar into a real amp and recorded the result. I reamped using MIDI guitar. Now, I've never done that before, and it felt weird, but it sounded good. So I'm gonna play this just real quick. I'm just gonna play you a little snippet of it, and I'm gonna isolate the guitars. And what you're hearing is a Mesa Boogie JP2C unboosted straight into the amp, and I really liked the result. Pretty cool, right? So I'm now going to switch over to the actual MIDI track. So I'm going to mute the audio track, and I'm going to select both of my MIDI tracks, and I'm going to demute them. Now, this tone is the Line 6 Helix Native, and this was just something I threw up when I was kind of tracking and getting ready to reamp, and I had to listen back. And like I said at the top of the video, this is a contact player instrument, so you do need contact. What this is the MIDI version of each individual note on a guitar string on a fretboard, and you can go all the way down to I believe it's a low F. You can go really, really low accurately and very, very well. And this is what the two plugins working together look like. Now notice there's an Odin Guitar 1 and an Odin Guitar 2. That's so you don't have any phase issues. That is essentially a left and right rhythm guitar. The key switches, as we'll get to in just a second, are modifiers. Think of them as note modifiers. For example, I'm going to pick a low E, and if I want to add a modifier, it's going to be a palm mute or something like that. So first, I'm going to center this track because we're going to solo this out. I'm going to double click on this MIDI, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. And these are the actual guitar string notes. Check this out. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now you'll notice the second half of this, the latter half of this, is some palm mutes, or some chords, excuse me. And these are normal root fifth chord. Okay? Now, these modifiers down here on the bottom don't actually make a sound. They're more of, they work in conjunction with the note that's actually being struck. Okay, so now if I remove these two, for example, see, the open note went away. I'm gonna put them back. I thought you guys would dig this, and as another way of me saying thank you, if you use the code Friday, you will get 15% off for a kind of a black, since today is Black Friday, a little Black Friday special from Solemn Tones and me to you guys, 15% off, and it lasts until Monday. So you get 15% if you buy the Odin this weekend. So that's a total of $85, and not a bad price for being able to record guitars and track guitars without actually having a guitar. All applicable links down below in the description. You've been wonderful. I have been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.